In this recording, we will be showing you how you can manually redefine the proposed route from a planning run in the Transportation Cockpit in SAP S/4HANA Cloud Public Edition. So as you can see here, we are in the Planning Transportation Cockpit. We have a number of freight units that need to be planned, and this is what we are going to do. So I'm just going to select all of them, and of course the important thing here is that you can see that all of these freight units are going to different unloading locations. So I just select all of the freight units and I'm going to select an appropriate resource. So the total volume here is just under 32 cubic meters. So I will pick this resource here at 35, which has a maximum of 35 cubic meters. And I'm just going to say assign the selected items. Now the system that I'm using here is connected to the HANA Spatial Services, so it does perform a kind of distance optimization, and if we then select the freight order and we look at the hierarchy of that freight order, we can see the planned pickup and drop-off sequence that the system has determined. So as you can see here, we have the loading location, which is our DC, and we are loading all of the freight units here. So let's close this up for just a second, and then we have the sequence of our freight orders with the volume going gradually down to 0. Now, as I said, it could be that we want to reorganize the proposed scheduling done by the system, which again is based on a kind of distance optimization. Now, it could be that we want to replan this because we've promised a customer that we will get to him at a certain point in time, or it could also be that you want to plan a pickup, or maybe there is a period of time where a customer has asked for an exceptional time window to be respected. Whichever the reason could be, it might be that you want to resequence your freight orders. So here, for example, as for an argument's sake, we will say we want to take out the freight unit, so we've got a bit more room to see what is actually going to be happening. And we are going to, for example, take the freight units that were meant to be unloaded at this location, and then we can simply re-drag it to wherever we want it to be, and we'll say, for example, we'll drag it here. And you can then see that our freight unit, which was meant to be which is still going to be unloaded at this location, which was in a higher position, has now been moved to a lower position. Similarly, it could also be that we are going to change another sequence and take this freight unit, or the ones that will be unloaded at this particular location, move it somewhere else. And again, you can see here that we have moved the unloading point from a latter stage of the freight order to an earlier stage of the freight order. So there you go, a very quick and easy way to show how you can manually reorganize, reshuffle the planned and proposed route for a freight order in the Transportation Planning Cockpit in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud.